Hello and welcome to Sunshine Fitness. In today's session we have a short 20-minute workout with the use of a resistance band standing with a chair. A quick note on your resistance band, we're going to have it wrapped around the ankles, so please make sure that it's not too small so that you can't get that width with the exercises, and also not too large where you're getting no benefit from the resistance band at all. So you're looking to be able to get the band around both ankles or just above the ankle and still be able to get the lift in the leg. Excellent. Okay, let's get started. So with our warm-up, deep breath in, arm lifted up, and then reaching up with the other arm. Excellent. So we've got 40 seconds for each exercise with a 20-second rest in between. But we're starting here now with some side taps. So using the chair for some extra support or to help with balance today, challenge yourself with the hands on or just fingertips resting upon the top of the chair. Excellent. So following on from those side taps, we're going to do some rear toe taps. So just tapping the foot out behind. With all these exercises, please take this at your own pace. Beautiful. We've got the elbow at a 90-degree angle, staying on the same leg, reaching the foot, leg, and therefore getting that movement into the side of the hip, out to the side. That's it, lifting the elbow to no further height than shoulder height. We're then going to go back to our rear taps and a little bit of tricep action as well, with the elbow held up behind us, reaching behind. Excellent, just starting to get that heart rate up. Beautiful. Onto the calves and ankles. So just lifting those heels off the floor, same time, standing tall through the body, and then even alternating an arm lift, breathing through, getting that heart rate up. Excellent. From there, side leg lifts. So we're alternating here. Each time you lift the leg out to the side, think about lifting the side of the foot as opposed to the toes out to the side. This way you're engaging all the muscles up the side of the leg and into the hip, and the smaller muscles in the backside as well. Excellent. Shoulder rolls, fingertips to shoulder, winding the elbow back, and doing this either side. Excellent. And then with our side leg lifts, we're going to concentrate with 4 on each side. Again, side of that foot lifting, toes are forward. Beautiful. We're doing a few of these as this is going to be one of the main areas that we exercise today with our band. Beautiful. Finishing off with some squats, weight into the heels, bottom goes out behind, keep that chest and chin slightly lifted, keeping the airway open. Excellent stuff. So we're using resistance band a lot today around the ankles, which is going to really benefit our lateral, rear and side leg lifts by keeping continuous tension on the key muscle groups, as I mentioned, the glutes and our hip stabilizing muscles. So it's a short workout, but it's a very, very effective one. Excellent. So popping your band around your ankles, coming to a stand, carefully navigating back behind your chair. We're going to head into our first exercise. So demonstration to begin with. Either have the band around the ankles for this first one, or draw it up above the knees as this will be a slightly easier start for our first exercise. Moving into those lateral side steps. Excellent. So it's the same leg we're working here, targeting the smaller side glute muscles and the outer thighs. Brilliant. We'll be doing both sides with the aim here to really enhance our hip stability and balance. So by strengthening those smaller glute muscles, you're helping to improve the stability of your pelvis, which is really important for everyday activities like walking, running, and balancing at those points through the day on one leg, especially if you're reaching for something. It's also great just to bear in mind that you're also helping around just injury prevention. So having those strong hip abductors help prevent common injuries and therefore consequential knee pain. And that's by just ensuring you've got good alignment between your hip, knee and ankle. That's it. Excellent. And as ever, using those big muscles in the legs and backside, it's really going to help get that heart rate up. These are not easy. Okay, so with a pause there, it just gives you the chance to adjust your band as we now shift it down towards the ankles. So into those rear leg lifts. That's it. And what we're looking to do here is keep the legs straight. So that lifting leg, don't give in to bending the knee, keep it straight. Think about pressing the back of your knee away from you. And that's really going to help isolate that glute muscle. That's it, lifting with the back of the leg, pressing the leg away. You're also going to feel this tightening and toning up through the core. Excellent work. That is no easy thing. It may not look a lot, but doing that for 40 seconds on each leg, you soon start to feel it. So we're moving over to the other side. That's it. So doing these exercises is really going to help areas such as your posture, because you're strengthening the glutes. It also affects the lower back muscles, which together, glutes and lower back muscles, helps to support your spine and your pelvis, which helps with your overall posture, which again can help to eliminate back pain, lower back pain, and help your range of motion. So whether that's climbing stairs, just being able to get in and out of a car, up and down from a chair, because you're really working through those stabilizing muscles through the core and back. Excellent. So we're doing a series of standing and balancing side leg lifts. Now, each time you go to do this, feel free to pop the foot down between each side lift, or challenge yourself and work towards keeping the foot off the floor as you lift the leg to the side. So like before, this is really helping on working through stabilizing muscles, okay, in the pelvis and in the back. But we're also working on balance here. So, fingertips on the chair, side of the foot lifting, trying not to stick the toes out to the side. And again, you can pop that foot down in between each lift. Take it at your own pace. These are very challenging exercises. You're going to really feel this working through your core as well, which is working hard to help you maintain your balance and your overall stability. Excellent work. That's it, working towards keeping that foot off the floor. Take a breath. Don't feel you have to rush this. These are small but highly effective movements. Breathing all the way through, and that's it. Feel free to relax those hips off at the end before we start preparing for our final exercise. So, taking the band up above the knees, the lower thigh area. Just demonstration here, we're going to move into our squats, and this time with the resistance band, again we're going to be working into those smaller glute muscles and into the hips, strengthening that particular area on both legs as we push the knees out. So we're looking as we do this squat to keep the knees apart, which is really going to target the hip area and the smaller glute area. We do apologize for the clarity of vision on this video. The rain was torrential, but we wanted to push through and finish this video for you. So hopefully, in between my husband wiping off the screen, you will still get the benefits of today's workout. Okay, so that is our lower body finished with. Onto the upper body. So left foot is firmly planted on the end of the resistance band. Elbow is into the side of the body, holding the band at a point where you can flex the elbow and bring the hand to the shoulder. So the band is not so loose that it's just flapping around continuously, but not so tight that you can't draw that hand up to the shoulder. That's it. You can aim to do this with the other hand resting by the side of the hip, or even having the hand on the hip. So just reducing that reliance on the chair. Knees are soft. That's it. Standing tall through the body, breathing. Resistance bands are such an effective piece of kit. They really are. We're going to stay on the same side. So we've got 3 exercises on one side before we switch over. So we've got some fantastic one-arm rows here. So you've got the left foot forward, right leg is behind, grabbing the band at a slightly lower point now. Don't feel you have to wrap it tightly around the hand. I'm just keeping mine together so it doesn't all flap around in the breeze. And you're drawing that elbow behind you, working into the upper back and shoulder area. That's it. So the band has a firm tension on it. And I'm still having to, wrestle through this. Breathing steadily. Excellent. Working into that upper back area with a lovely splodge of rain right over me. Excellent stuff. So preparing for our third and final upper body exercise here. So we're working into the tricep here with straight arm pullbacks. So the arm starts by your side, drawing the hand behind you and not giving in to the temptation to bend the elbow. We're in the same position as we were before with the body, but just draw that arm straight behind you. And this really is such a powerful move, working into the back of the arm here and into the upper left area of your back. Small but mighty moves. Well done. Really good. Okay, so we're going to repeat the same 3 exercises on the other side. Just take your time there, getting the foot position so band is firmly fixed underneath your foot to the side of your foot. That's it. Any slack is gathered up but not wrapped tightly around the hand. And off we go with those bicep curls. So elbow is into the side. And again, challenging ourselves here in this static position to take our hand off the chair. It's there if we need it. And drawing that hand up to the shoulder. Not so tight that you can't get your hand up to the shoulder, but not so loose that you're getting really no benefit from it. Excellent. So jumping into that second exercise on the right side, that single rear arm row. Absolutely brilliant for helping to build a strong, balanced upper back and helping to correct postural issues as well, which is brilliant. That's because you're targeting 3 main sets of muscles in your upper back that are critical for maintaining good posture and preventing rounded shoulders, which is always beneficial. On to the third exercise. So we're going to be doing that rear straight arm tricep pull back, which again improves shoulder stability and can be really beneficial for that upper body strength and posture. So breathing through, so just straight arm here. I know you can't see this very well, but straight arm, lifting from the tricep, so the back of the upper arm straight behind you. Breathing through. Make sure there's a little bit of resistance on that band there. Excellent. Right to the end. Keep pulling that arm back. Last one, and relax. Excellent. Okay, so we're going to take a seat for our stretch and cool down. Folding your band in half if you have a particularly long band. Grasping either end, we're going to sit up tall in the chair, take the arms out to the front, and then relaxing the shoulders, we're rotating side to side, pulling the band behind you with that leading arm. Excellent. Breathing in and out. Again, taking this in your own time, and then lifting the band above the head or to about shoulder height if the shoulders would be more blessed with a lower lift today. Breathing through. Excellent. Lengthening the upper back, arms and shoulders. Excellent stuff. Okay. So we've got a couple of lower back extension exercises. First up, with the arms above the head. If that's too uncomfortable today, please just keep the hands in at the chest or even on the hips as we lowered and lift the chest. That's it. Okay. Now, folding the band, putting it to one side, back to that flat back extension. That's it. So, left leg is out, toes lifted, right leg is bent, and just keeping that airway open, chin is lifted, changing legs, moving the dog out of the way. That's it. We lower that chest towards the knee. Breathing through, getting that lower back extension. Excellent. Holding the elbows back as well just really helps to lead with the chest as opposed to the head. Beautiful. Okay, rest that band down, take a deep breath, and then we're going to just move into that period of relaxation. Please take another stretch if that's going to bless your body today. but I'd just like to speak a psalm to bless you guys on your way. The Lord watches over you. The Lord stands beside you as your protective shade. The sun will not harm you by day, nor the noon at night. The Lord keeps you from all harm and watches over your life. The Lord keeps watch over you as you come and go, both now and forever. Excellent, guys. Well done. So glad you could join me, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Lots of love.